Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Bella here from Bella's Crafty Studio. And it's been a little while since I've been here, I know. But I'm not sure whether the lamp is in view there. I'll push it back a bit. I hope you're all well. I just wanted to pop on and thank you all for your lovely comments and your concerns about where I've been and not making any journals. So, simple reason is I've had COVID fog. My brain just seized up and I just couldn't think. I couldn't think of any ideas for the sewing collaboration with Roxy's journal, and I couldn't think at all. So Rachel's made a new kit which is called Shades of Spring RachandBellaCrafts, and this is the kit that I've managed to do yesterday and I put on Facebook. For those of you that wrote some lovely comments yesterday, I really appreciated it. I just want to say a special thank you to Phyllis Joseph, for the lovely message she sent me yesterday. And I have to say that this is the reason why I've made this journal, because it really touched me. So thank you, Phyllis. And also the kit is so pretty that I thought, now come on, I've got to do something because it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I usually go to my go-to when I'm stuck, not because of any reason, but because I love making them, and that's a prayer journal. So this is what I've done up to now, and this is what I put on Facebook yesterday. This is as far as I got, not very far. These are out of the kit. I was just fussy cutting those, and there's more. There's lovely stamps, and just go over to RachandBellaCrafts video, and Rachel will give you a demo of all the lovely papers. These are the stamps and they are gorgeous. So I've got lots to play with and different things. I've been making I've been doing a lot of sewing, and I've also, don't laugh, been making some fingerless gloves, and I've been knitting. Now I am not by any stretch of the imagination a knitter. I cannot knit for toffee, but give me plain and purl and just plain and purl and I'm fine. So I made a few of those over Christmas, and my grandson's got one and my husband's got some, but now he wants them in black, so I'm going to make another one for him. And I gave some to Rachel. If you've seen it on her video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I've been making these lovely, I'll get to this in a minute. Excuse me, I'm a bit froggy this morning. I've been making these from, and using Anne's inspiration from Aldecina. I have put a link on before, and she makes these beautiful little clusters. And I've done it all with hand stitching, so a slow stitching all the way around. This one I've actually slow stitched onto the label that I bought from Aldecina's kit, which is absolutely lovely, these labels. That one's not. I don't know where that one came from, but I put some little thingies off. What did I get them off? I think I put them on my, this one. They come off here, and that's what I've done there. And I've just put a little bit, I don't know whether I'm in view, but anyway, there's a little bit of stitching, hand stitching there, slow stitching, whatever you want to call it. I put some glitter on that one, so I must have done that one near Christmas, don't you think? But it's rather pretty. Now, this out of these three, they were the ones that I was looking at to go on the cover of this pretty little journal. Now, I can tell you the measurements, and it's roughly 6 1/4 long, and I'm going to do it like this. I think I'll give you a better idea. 4 inches wide, and the spine is 1 1/2, just over. All right, and I did put a new spine in it because it was rather narrow. What I've done here is put the marks in ready for me to do my elastics. So we'll do that in a moment. This is out of the kit. This is out of Rachel's new kit. So excuse me, I'm ever so sorry. I'm really froggy, aren't I? Some lovely lace I've got out of my lovely box that Rachel gave me, and so I've made pockets there. me get one of these and I'll show you what this is in a minute. So there's pockets there and there's a pocket there. All right. So that's that done. So the cover's made. And what I was trying to decide was which one to put on there. Well, I thought that one was too big. That one was the wrong pink. If you can see, it's definitely the wrong pink. So I went for this one, which I think looks rather lovely. So that's what I've done on there. So I can put those back in my little basket over there, showing you those. And I've made lots more. And this is what I say I've been doing. There's tons of them. So I'm going to put some little French knots and different things like I've done there. I don't know whether you see it better there. And carry on with those. I'm still making them because I'm still doing this one. I want these two to go in this journal. So I've got Be Still, and those of you that know your Bible will know what that's referring to. Be still and know that I am God. And that is Walk by Faith. And I'm just hand stitching, slow stitching around the edge there. And that then will go on a tag or something, or on a page even, because these are going to be quite small, aren't they? So these are the papers out of Rachel's kit, and I've done these so far. And the next video I'll do with you, which will be possibly tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. These are gorgeous, absolutely wonderful, and I'm thrilled to bits with them. Of course, I've cut them down. I made them small. No, I didn't cut them down. I made them smaller on the computer so that they would fit in here nicely. All right, so that's those, and they're ready to go in there, and they tuck in there just nicely like so. And I've still got a little bit of room if I want to put some lace on the edges. So I was pleased with that. So I think what we'll do next is I'll show you what I've taken out of. Do you remember I had a lovely gift from Rose? And Journals in Time is her video name. I don't know what you call that. And she sent me these lovely things out of that, with that beautiful journal. So I'm going to be, Rose, I'm going to be using these, not those because I stamped those. They're from my stamps. These I've chosen to go into my little journal. The other things you sent me were a little bit big, but that's all right. They can be used in something else. So aren't these fabulous? I'm trying not to let the glare. That's the Supper at Emmaus, the Adoration of the Kings. Isn't that one lovely? Baptism of Christ, St. George and the Dragon, the Annunciation, the Virgin of the Rocks. Wonderful. And from the back it says the National Gallery. So thank you for that, Rose. They're really lovely, and I think they're going to fit beautifully into little pockets. I won't use them all, but that's not big enough to go on there, and I don't want to back them. I want to leave them as they are. So I shall be making little pockets to go in with those. So that's that. So that was that. And these are gorgeous. So they will go on something. That one says, Behold the cross of the Lord. And fly evil powers, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, and has conquered. Alleluia, alleluia. There we go. But isn't that gorgeous? So, so lovely. And that's the apostleship of prayer, or is it all prayer? Looks like, oh, I think it's of. Anyway, there we go. Thank you, Rose. So they're ready. As I say, I'm still stitching those. I've still got loads of labels left from Aldecina's, from Anne from Aldecina. And they're gorgeous. You want to pop over and have a look at these, because if you're into slow stitching, or you know, you want to print on material. I did these on the freezer paper and then I peeled it off, but I printed it out as labels. Now these I've had a little while, and that's the sort of thing I was putting on those. And these are on the freezer paper as well, so they're ready to come off to go into this journal somehow, somewhere. I've even put gold paint on that one. Okay, so you've seen all these before, so I don't need to show you these, but I am anyway, aren't I? So there we are. So they're ready. So we shall make a start on those, and I'm going to I'm going to do this off camera because I've lost a little bit of confidence because I haven't videoed for such a long time. So bear with me. I'm going to put those in, do the elastic, and then I'm going to find some papers then for us to finish off the signatures, and then they can go in, and then we can start making some ephemera. Okay, so I'll be back soon. Well, I'm back, and I've been a busy bee, and I've been away a couple of days because things happened as they do, but I've managed to do a masterboard with all the scraps that I had left. So here she is, and I shall be cutting that up into tags and pockets for my little prayer journal. So I just wanted you to see that. Okay, so that's that done, and I can cut that up. And as promised, I've done the hole punching. The only problem was I only had very bright pink elastic. It's working okay, but if I can get some white, I'm going to change it because they're very easy to take out anyway. And, you know, I've only got to undo that and do it again. So, but I wanted them in so I can see. And the thing is with this, I can take them out as easy as this and add some more papers, which I started doing already. I started putting in my papers, but I need to find some more. And I'm having trouble with my asthma this morning, so I'm sorry, I need to cough. I've just taken my puffer, but it'll work in a minute. So that's that. So she's looking very nice. And I did give you the measurements earlier on, so I won't do that again. And put that over there. And what I've been doing yesterday, I've been playing with some material because I wanted to put some material pages in this journal as well. And I was just thinking, shall I do it slow stitch or shall I machine it? And to be honest, I think I'm going to machine it. But these are Rachel's fussy cuts from her new kit, which I showed you earlier. And aren't they sweet? They're so sweet. So I thought I'm going to put those and I'm going to layer them like that. What I did with this, these are the material ones that I showed you just a while ago, which I can't find now. I've got it all sorted out. It's all tidy here. But anyway, you know what I mean. I did that on freezer paper and I've taken the backs off and I've glued them down, only with Yoo-hoo. And it's dried because I did that yesterday, and I'm going to now machine it, I think, and just do straight stitch all the way around there. Then I'm going to glue that onto there and then find a nice word to go on there. So shall we do that together? These are my words and this is on material, and I'm going to pick out some words from those. So let's get cracking and see if we can do these three without me getting in a muddle. It's a beautiful day here in Blenavon, Wales, and of course you feel much better, don't you? So I think the sun does give you energy, don't you think? So let me just check now. I'm going to be bumping around just for a little second. Let's go forward a bit. There, you may be able to see what I'm doing here now. And I'm just going to, actually I'm a bit far away, sorry. Try not to bang the camera. Here we are. All threaded up, ready. Just find my foot. And off we go. I'm not going to do a back stitch, I don't think. Now I've done a bigger stitch because I wanted it to show. Sometimes when you do smaller stitches, they just get lost in the material. So I have made the stitches wider and longer. I'm a bit far away from the machine a minute, so bear with me. It's going to be a bit wonky, but never mind. Maybe another one, can't tell. Yep, there we go. I'll show you the stitch in a minute. She's puckering a bit, I don't know why, but there we are. Shouldn't do. This would have been nice in another colour, but I wanted to keep the white in there, so let's have a look, see if that's worked out okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then when I don't know why she's puckering, she shouldn't pucker. Maybe I should have left it as it was, but no, that's fine, that's okay. that's okay. And then I was going to put that somewhere there, but I don't want to hide the children. I don't know whether you can see the picture. I'll hold it up. And there's little children all around Jesus there. I'm so sorry about my my throat, but I can't do much about with the asthma. I said I think it'll go there, so I'm going to glue that on there in a minute. All right, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Let's get rid of the cotton. This one, this is a pretty one, and open it out. So what I've done here, I've got some cheesecloth, but it's not actually cheesecloth, it's gauze. I would say that's gauze, like bandage gauze. I don't know whether you can see it. And I've just put a nice piece of material down there, and the word will go on there then, which I will hand stitch. So looking at this now, I'm not sure. I think it's actually glued on quite well, but I think it's okay. To be honest, I don't really want to, because it's got gold paint around the edge. What I may just do, I may just go around the edge of this. I need to sew that together then. I may just go around the edge of the little piece. Make sure that stays on. And then I'll put the word over the top then. I know I did say I was going to hand stitch this, didn't I? And I did tell you, didn't I, that the COVID fog is rampant, but never mind, we'll manage. I'm crafting, that's the main thing. I'm really pleased that I'm back in my craft room. It's been horrible, absolutely horrible, because I just could not think of anything to make. I think that looks quite nice actually. There we go. So that's that. That's going to be on there like so. And we'll glue that in a moment. And then we've got our words, which I'm going to find to cut out to put here. All right, so that's that one done. I'll put that over there. This is the other one. Now I can stitch around this one, but I think I'm going to go back to, let me see, what am I doing? See, now my brain's not working. There we are, that's it. And maybe a bit of a smaller stitch in zigzag. That's the word I'm looking for. We get there, don't worry, we'll get there. I'm fine, I'm okay. It's just my brain's taking a little while to catch up with me. Excuse my head if it's in the way. I'm just trying to see where the edge is. There we go. Turn your sound down if this is annoying. Doing as quick as I can. Always put your needle down when you're turning the corner. Alright, otherwise your material moves all over the place. I don't think that's straight, but never mind. Oh, it's not too bad, because I am miles away from the sewing machine. There we go. Job done. Sorry, I'm off camera now, trying to cut that little end. There we are. All right, I think that looks lovely. That's okay. I could do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do on the back of there afterwards. I might just go down there with, I've got so many stitches on this. Let's try number 9. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Let's do something different, shall we? This will take longer, so if you want to wind this bit on, that's fine by me. Yeah, it's going to take a bit longer, so just wind it on if you don't want to watch this bit. Well, that's looking nice. It looks like a fly stitch. I think it might be upside down now. Yeah, I should have done it the other way, but it doesn't matter. It is actually like a fly stitch, you know, when you do embroidery. There we go. Stop it coming undone. Yeah, if I'd gone up the other way, it would have been just like a fly stitch. Here, look. Oh, I'm pleased with that. Excuse me fumbling my way around this, but I'm trying to think. Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, I'm pleased with that, and that'll go on there. I'm not going to ink it, I don't think. I know I should really, shouldn't I? But then it will disappear into her dress. So right, so leave that for a minute. Now, what I was going to show you, and I can't remember which one I was going to do it on. I think it was this one. I'm going to glue those on last. But on the back, what I thought of doing, what have I done with, oh, here it is. Here we go. I just might go around the edge of this. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. Only just so it's going to show up against the white of the material, that's all. And I'm going to put that on there. So that's the back of this page. Make sure that's up the right way, and it is. And then I'm going to glue those down there, and I might just quickly, sorry, I wasn't going to ink anything, but it will get lost on here. Yeah, it does look better actually. That goes up there, that goes there. Oh, actually, that's got to go underneath, sorry. Here we go with the old brain again. There's a bit of netting there. Probably can't see it, but I can see it. Up the other way, I wanted that. So the fray bits at the bottom. And then that's going on there like so. So it's just a little collage, okay? There, and then I'm going to put a word down here then. That's what I thought. Because then this is going on here, on there like that, with a word. And I think, what was I going to put on that one? I could put worship him on there, but I don't know whether or not. Bear with me a minute. It's too small for me to tear. This one. Yeah, I think that would be nice on there. Trim that a little bit, I think. Just a tiny little bit. And I may put some lace behind that. Or I could just pop it down there. Or I could pop it there. But actually, I don't think I need the words. What I need is some lace. Excuse me, stretching. I'm playing now. This is how I play. I've got some of this, some of this. What else have I got? Some of that. That's the only thing, isn't it? It all just frays away. I'm digressing now, aren't I? So I could either put if I tidied that up, that's okay. Looks a little bit bland. I wish I'd done slow stitching on there now, but I'm just wondering what I could do. I'll leave that for the minute, and I might come back to that and show you in another video, because this is going to end up in a long video. So I'll show you how I glued these on. All right. I need a piece of paper now, so I'll just use this envelope. I'm not using envelopes at the moment, so it doesn't matter. All it is Yoo-hoo. And I did glue the edges on the others. Over a bit. Just to keep it in place, and then I can stitch it then. That one goes underneath, I think. It is up the correct way. All right. And then that one, actually that needs to come down a bit, so I'm glad I looked. Just where the writing is. Sorry, I'm being really awkward, aren't I? There we are. I'm making a video, that's the main thing, so thank you for all the lovely encouragements. I forgot to put that down, didn't I? Here we go, brain fog again. No, it's just me being silly. And then that. Make sure it's all glued down. There we go. And I'll use that word there just to see if that's going to fit on there. So I need a very small, or I could even put one there. Or I could put one there. So let's find another word. Let's see what we've got. We've got King of Kings. Could be anything on this one, couldn't it? Because, you know, there's not a picture for it to represent. What about Amazing Grace? It's all right, I'm thinking. Now I can tear this now. I have lots of strings now, so, but I do like the tiered look, don't you? But we're not going to get all, I wonder if I could. I'm going to try it. I'll probably make a mess of this now, but never mind, I'm going to try it. Oop. There's Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. Saved a wretch like me, indeed. Where did I say? I think actually that looks rather nice there, don't you? So I'm going to glue that on there. Excuse me, I'm pulling my sleeve up. Now the only thing that's different here is that I've got paper on it, and I should have said that, sorry. Because I'm using, these are material and these are papers, so this is going to be interesting how this turns out. So I'm going to stitch that now. Cross your fingers. See if I can do this on camera. I know you're all rooting for me, so let's do this, shall we? I feel very positive today. Aren't you glad? I am. Tidying up my desk a minute, sorry. No, I just need to think. So what I think we need to do is either start... I could just do some cross stitch across there. Not cross stitch, zigzag. But I'm going to do a straight stitch, so... turn it off. Get that odd noise, I'm sorry. Just look where I am with the camera. It's all right, I think. Right, this is turning into a long video now, sorry. As if I managed to join them together. I haven't done it for such a long time. So what are we doing? We're going to do a straight stitch, aren't we? I'm going to try it with a normal stitch. Where did I say I was going? Does it matter? There we go. Let me start here. Got to start somewhere, haven't we? And it won't matter if I overlap it. So there's my foot. I'm just thinking, shall I do a zigzag? Yeah, that looks nice actually. You'll be able to see it in a minute. I'm not sure I'm on camera at all. Come in a bit. See, paper's not a problem. You can sew paper the same as you can sew material. Ooh, I went a bit skew-if then. Should have done a smaller stitch, I think. I hope you're all doing okay. The weather has been absolutely appalling here. I'm not sure about the rest of Britain because I don't watch the news. I've got to be honest, I don't watch it. I can make myself depressed without watching without watching the news. You know what I mean? Okay, so there we go. What I think I'll do now, I think I'll go down, no, I'll go down there and down there, and then I'll have to do the other bit separately. Oh, I'm quite liking this. Sorry if my arm's in the way. Yeah, I'm going to there, aren't I? Okay. Sorry if this is boring for you, but I'm trying to do more on camera than I was doing before. You should see it. You can always wind it on, can't you? If you get bored. Golly, golly, golly. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to do this little bit here now. May as well go the whole hog, hadn't we? There we go. Job done. And I haven't put it on upside down, so that's good. Excellent. I've got to go and have my flu jab next week. My husband's decided not to have his, but after me having COVID, I think I'm going to stick with the jabs. I don't know what you all think about it, but it wasn't nice. It really wasn't pleasant. So I've got Amazing Grace on there. Now I'm not sure whether to just do a stitch across there, which I can do later. So I think that is looking quite nice, don't you? So that will go inside the journal like so. Find a page. And it would go in, say, somewhere like that. I don't forget. I'll put it in the middle for now, just for now. Just to show you and give you an idea of what. So that's part of that. That's quite nice, isn't it? You're going to get phrase. The other thing I thought of doing was putting lace on the edges, and I think I could get away with lace on the edge. So I'll find some lace for next time, and I'll do that. So I've just got to glue these on. You don't need to see me do those, and I shall show you those next time. And the word, I'm just going to put this one there for a minute because I've lost the other one. I don't know where it went. And that's going to go on here, and it says forgiven on that one. And I think they're going to be really nice. What did I do with the other one then? I don't know. But there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I showed you my masterboard, so I'll have that cut out ready for the next one. And we'll see how it goes. So thank you for joining me, and have a good week and a good weekend, because it's Friday today. And God bless you all. Take care now.